Hey Sag, welcome to your February Spirit Message reading. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Let me just get some house rules out of the way. This is going to be for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. These are general readings, so take them as they resonate. Don't try to force the message. You may resonate with all the decks, you may resonate with one deck. Just take it as it comes. Because these are general, I do recommend you watch the videos for all your signs. I personally recommend Sun and Rising. I think those are the most significant. But watch the different videos. One, because obviously you may resonate with one more. But it also depends where your curiosity lies in these readings. I was an example, like if you have curiosity about love, it may be worth it to watch your Moon or even your Venus sign and watch that video, because those are the planets that govern our feelings and romance and love and things like that. So the setup, excuse me, in case you are new. So I have 3 oracle decks here. We're going to pull 1 card from each, and that's going to be a little peek to a certain aspect of your month. So I have romance angels here to look at love and relationships, keepers of the light to look at your own spiritual growth and development, and then the good tarot we're going to use to get a peek at like work and finances, how that's going on, and then we will finish up the video with a tarot spread to get like your main message for the month. Alright, so my lovely Sag, what is going on for Sag concerning love and romance in the month of February? Let's do one more. Let's just do one more. Cool. Nope, okay. I kind of felt like it was going to cut again. Oh, Sag friend, I know you're watching. This is for you. Passion. Alright, my lovely Sages. Your flame is burning very, very bright. And I think that arrow you shot might have belonged to Cupid. So allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You have a lot to celebrate. I actually really enjoy that. So, I would say if you're in a relationship, if you're in coupled, that relationship is going to be very hot this month. It'll be very steamy. It may even be growing in a way, but there's definitely a lot of fire and desire in it. For my single Sages, you may just be living it up and having a grand old time, being passionate all over the place. But definitely a lot of desire. A lot of desire this month for you. I am super excited about it. I almost want to say there's this, I'm getting this sense of like a lot of creative energy as well, because that's all like sacral chakra, it's right where all those sex hormones are. Like, there's going to be a lot of creative energy around you and, coming from you as well. So, very nice. Excuse me. Have another one? Excuse me. Jeez. Let's do that again. Alright, Sag. Spirit, who is helping Sag as they grow and evolve this month? Oh, excuse me. Oh. There we go. Oh, yes. What did I talk about? Creativity. Look at this. You've got Horus, the cosmic gateway. Yes. Prompt reads, your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Yes, they are. Oh my goodness. So yes, I think this, granted you are just full of passion and happiness and just radiating right now, but that is a really strong place to manifest. Like, I literally think this is kind of the gateway opening. It's almost like the void has opened and you are this super magnet, like pulling all the things you've been wanting and asking for. It's like pulling it out of the void into the physical world. This is awesome, awesome stuff. So let your heart guide you. Like, seeing these two together, I literally want to say, let your own passions, let your own desires fuel your intentions, fuel your actions, because they will bring you the physical manifestations of that, of whatever those dreams are. Oh, that's exciting. I love Horus when Horus pops up. He's amazing. Alright, what is going on concerning work and finance for Sag this month? No, I like that one. Oh, okay. Well, I'm so glad you guys have passion up there. So you guys got the Five of Water. So there's some mourning here. There's some sadness here. There's a little... I'm trying to like... Because I don't feel... So a lot of time this is sadness from mourning. I don't think you're about to lose your job. I don't think... Like, I don't see quitting or anything like that. But there's definitely a sadness concerning the workplace, concerning your career, maybe the place you're at in this moment. There's some type of loss you're feeling that has to do around work, and I feel like this is going to be a kind of heavy, like a kind of a heavy thing, like. I almost want to say like there may be some dramatics. I'm getting there may be drama you have to deal with, and I think it's just kind of going to be exhausting on you this month. You know, so if you normally have drama in your workplace, I think it's either gonna escalate or this is gonna be another form that's just like you're like this is too much. Like I can't like do another one. Like no, I'm not doing this. Like I feel like there's gonna be drama that's gonna just make it kind of a drag. There may be a kind of a moment where work becomes a drag because of just having to deal with something again, or you just adding one more thing to the pile. Like there's gonna be something that drags it down. Oh, like that's just making me like annoyed. Did you hear me like slam the cards? I was like, oh, look at that. We're gonna take that. Get a card flipped over. It was right side up though, so we're gonna take it right side up. So this makes perfect sense with your first card, Passion. So this is the Palace of Cups. The Palace cards, which are exclusive to this deck, are all about environments, places. You know what's so funny? There's only 4 Palace cards in this entire deck. I feel like almost every sign has gotten a palace. Different ones, but I feel like every sign has gotten to a palace. Our situations, our physical environments are changing, and we need to kind of adapt and change with them. To be in the Palace of Cups, which is all about emotions, feelings, and you're feeling super passionate. You're rocking it out, Sag, so don't you worry. You are in a very happy place there, alright? Spirit, what is the main message for Sag this month? Ooh. Okay, yes. Someone is fucking with you. Sorry about it, Sag. So you got the 7 of Swords. This is, lies, deceit, trickery, mischief. So someone is trying to get away with something. Someone's trying to be, a little thief. And it's going to be causing you a lot of stress. This I think is connected to this 5 of Water. Here you are with the 10 of Wands. So nice thing about the 10 of Wands, it isn't ending. This is kind of the worst it's going to get, and then it'll be over. So I think this month something is going to reach a climax. It's not going to be the most exciting thing, but it'll be over at that point. It will be done. I think it's almost like a saving grace that you have the Palace of Cups, because at least you have, you're in a good positive space to return to after, having to deal with whatever conflama is going on at work, whatever this 7 of Swords, this 10 of Wands, this 5 of Water, whatever that is, you have a good space to go back to. I think that's going to keep you fueled, that's going to keep you energized, that's going to keep you kind of in control of things so you don't lose your head having to deal with all of this craziness. I don't know why I felt like this. You know me, I never shuffle again. That was weird. Let's see. Ooh. And we're a little chattier, alright. Okay, we got a good chunk here. So we got the 5 of Coins here, and it literally fell on top of your Passion and your Palace of Cups. So that could go, I'd say that could go a couple ways actually. So for my single Sages, because you have this increased passion, this increased, emotional content going on in you, if you're single, you may be having some like mental thoughts, that maybe are a little sad and a little torn because, you may be physically alone. My biggest thing, just because you're alone doesn't mean you have to be lonely. Reach out to friends, reach out to, just go out and have fun. Like, don't let that feeling get you, because you are going to be a wealth of passion. There's no reason to turn that into sadness. Express it in another way. There's no reason you can't use that. And I talked about that creative energy too. You can always channel that into something. Don't let this headspace kind of get to you, I think is what I really want to say. For those of you who are in a relationship, I think this is going to be for a very small portion of you, but this is kind of the thing I thought of. You may be in a relationship and then feeling some passions and feeling some feelings for someone outside of that relationship. So there may be this separation that happens either because you want to be with this other person but you can't, or you may actually separate from the person you're with to be there. There is kind of some cutoff going on there for a very small group of you. That may be a thing. I'm trying to think. Even the combination of it, I kind of feel like is a bit of a, I don't want to say self-love moment, because you are full of passion. You're in a place of emotion and feeling. So even if you are alone here, I think this is a great opportunity to give yourself some self-love. So whether you're with someone or not, I think this month is going to be a great moment for self-love. Um, you know, Allowing yourself, to take care of yourself, do the things you enjoy. There may even be an aspect of, almost as if this was reversed. I'm kind of getting there may be this need to kind of allow someone to come in, allow emotions, allow yourself to receive as well. Because normally the Five of Coins is the feeling of being cut off. But obviously you're surrounded by love, you're filled with love, so you're not cut off from anything. So I think it's almost this idea of reversing this and allowing someone in, not keeping yourself separate. Allowing someone to come in, alright? And, then we got a lot of things going on. So, this is great. Okay, so, here we have the Ten of Wands. Look, then you have the Nine of Wands. Oh, look, wait. Then you have the Eight of Wands. All the way down to the Page of Cups. And let's see the sucker that flipped over. To the King of Cups. Okay, so you have a couple things going on here. So whatever the struggle is, I talked about it reaching its peak this month. Whatever this stressful thing is, 10, 9, 8, it is going to lessen. Great. We love that. So there's going to be some conflict. You're going to have to just release something and be like, we're done. I'm throwing my hands up. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. Like, this is the end. By doing that, normally the Nine of Wands is about, perseverance. Here, I really think it's about taking your stance. This is done. I've laid this down. No, I'm not picking it back up again. Like, this is done. This is done. And you need to communicate that. You have to be vocal about it. So once this happens, I'm pretty sure you'll know what side of the fence you land on. Like, it's going to blow up, possibly, or at least reach its peak. And you'll be like, no, you know what? I'm over here. This is what I'm going to do about this. No, that's all I'm going to do about it. If you want to do something different, that's on you. Go for it. Do it. Take care of whatever you need to take care of. This is what I'm going to do about it. All right? This is the part I'm going to play. This is what I think is right. And this is what's going to keep me from losing my mother trucking mind. But there is a lessening. 10, 9, 8. Then you also have another run going from the Page of Cups all the way to the King. So this is emotional strength. This is your capacity to love. It makes sense. You have, passion, the Palace of Cups. You rising from the Page to the King. So feeling a wealth of emotion, feeling the gambit of feelings and emotions, and really being in control of them. Sometimes the King of Cups, this would be the one thing I don't even know if I would say this is a caution, but something to be aware of. King of Cups, although he feels all the emotions, he feels them very deeply, sometimes the King of Cups isn't the most vocal, so he may not necessarily be talking about his feelings. He will feel them for sure, like they're genuine, they're in there, but he may not necessarily be telling you that they're there. This passion card that came up earlier, you know, you need to express it. So if you are feeling a bunch of emotion, don't be afraid to let it show. Don't be afraid to let it out, all right? All right, Sag. I think this is an amazing month for you. Look at that. Bottom of the deck. Being in the flow, giving and receiving. We were talking about that. You know, and that, I think that applies to everything. Passion, giving and receiving passion. Giving and receiving the abundance coming through this cosmic gateway. You know, again, giving and receiving in relationships and love. Like, we talked about self-love even for some of you. Giving and receiving to that. Underneath that, you have the Chariot card. So forward progression, you know, success, victory. This also is the card for Cancer. So you may have a Cancer in your life somewhere. Could be someone coming in. Who knows? It may be part of this flow, keeping you in the flow, getting you in the flow, finding the flow. You know, Cancer could be playing a part in that. So just know, lots of good things going on. One bad thing, not even bad. I think it's just going to be a little dramatic happening in the work, but it's going to get lesser. So it'll have its peak, and then it'll putter away, and you are actually going to be in a super powerful place. All right. All right. Sending you lots of love, Sag. Take care. Again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, join our little community, especially if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and then hit the notification bell so you can know when more come up. If you want to reach out to me, because you know I love hearing from you, whether it's a comment, you have something you want to share, or if you want to ask me a question about anything, hit me up in the comment section below. You can also DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. And if you want to book a private session, all that info will be in the description box below, so you can hit me up there. Alright, Sag, you take care. Sending you guys lots of love. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye.